Hello, my beautiful fellow Christians. Today, we are going to be discussing a question that many non Christians and believers alike have asked and still debate Christians to this day that some Christians do not even know the answer to. But I do. Not because I'm special, but because I don't know, read the Bible a lot. Anywho, but we're going to be answering the question, why does God allow suffering if he is all loving? Now, a lot of you probably asked that too, like, oh, why do kids get cancer? Oh, why does this happen to me? Oh, why every time I play Mario Kart, I keep getting last place? Well, I will answer that if you would allow me to, and stop yelling. Anyway, I'm calming myself down a bit. So basically, why we suffer is actually not God's, willingness to do. It's not like he caused it. It's kind of our fault. Now you're probably like, well, it's my fault that little kids are dying. Kind of. Well, it's all of our faults, not just you, random guy named Bob. Well, the reason why I say it is all our fault is because, it literally is. Like, in the very beginning, Genesis, we couldn't even go 2 books in the Bible without messing up. At the very beginning, like when God created Adam and Eve, which we probably all know the story about the fruit. Adam and Eve decided to eat the fruit after God created the serpent and deliberately told them not to. They still rebuked and freaking forced against God in that moment, rebuking against him and just sinning against him, and then wading babang, curse upon them. But that's actually one of the first parts, one of the first two events that led to this curse among humanity that we all deserve. But yeah, and you all probably know the second story. Cain killed Abel. Wait, wrong Cain. Anyway, Cain killed Abel. You guys all know that story. You don't? Okay, well, I'll explain it to you. So, Adam and Eve's kids, Cain and Abel, Cain decided to kill his own brother Abel. Yeah, the third ever person decided to kill the fourth ever person, so he killed 1/4 of the planet. And yeah, that is our fault as a society. Sure, we didn't do it, but humans did, so technically we did, idiots. And that's another event that led to this curse among suffering. We rebelled against God as humans, and now we're paying the price for suffering. And to be fair, you're probably like, oh, well, that's unfair. But I'll do another piece of evidence to prove that it is not unfair, and it is very justist, if that's even a word. Anyway, so sin, the whole complexity, and one of the main important powerhouses of Christianity. Well, not one of the good powerhouses, but sin is very important to the world. It's kind of what creates this whole heaven and hell thing. Anywho, so sin, right? Well, another thing that makes it unfair is we're all sinners. And you probably already heard this already. If you're watching a Christian video, you should probably already know this. But we sin thousands of times every day. We all are horrible people if you really look at it in the glimpse and grand scheme of things. There are so many sins that we do all the time, like saying the Lord's name in vain, or cursing, or, I don't know, having bad things, and just, I don't know. I can make a whole list of it, but that'd be, for another video. I'm not going to spend 10 minutes naming down every offense in its order. That'd take a bit too long. But basically, the cost of sin in the Bible is death. And since we sin thousands of times every day, we should, owe God so many deaths, right? Dude, we are terrible people. And, well, Jesus went on the cross for all that, So, to be fair, we kind of owe God big time. But we never decide to really, do it, So I feel like another part of that curse is that we rebel against God so many times every day. And not only that, I feel like we're just I don't know, slobs. We live freely expecting no consequences once we're dead. People really think there's another paradise for them once they're dead? No, buddy, you're gonna have to pay for that one time you didn't decide to go to church and learn about God and change your life around. Yeah, that's a consequence, pal. But yeah, so I feel like that also has to do with the whole suffering thing. The fact that sins take accountability for our actions and stuff that we don't care about. which is kind of rigged. And I know I'm a sinner too. I know I'm not perfect either, but at least I try not to sin as much as I used to. I mean, some of you guys, not trying to point fingers, are doing horrible. Well, like, not like horrible, but like you guys aren't trying hard enough. And I know you guys can, and I believe in you. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. The whole point of this video, the whole message I'm trying to get in is that suffering is not because God isn't all loving. He loves us so much more than like any a number or infinity could ever prove. He loves us beyond everything. No matter what we do or say to him, he still loves us at the end of the day. And it's just crazy that we have this all. It's just crazy that the universe or the creator of the universe loves us so much, but we don't care, okay? So at the end of the day, he did not create this suffering as like some sort of punishment because he doesn't love us. He does, and he clearly proves that. It's just that the way we do and rebel against him, it's just consequence, and we don't pay consequences enough. So I'm just saying, guys. Anywho, enjoy sticking around in this video that took too long to make. Enjoy this daily Bible verse, and I will see you guys later. Adios.